this is Rob and welcome to Godspeed 432. In this video, we present a trip to one of the most hidden and mysterious sites unknown to the world. It is a site situated in Botswana near the village of Matsieng and is thought to be the point where God created the first humans in that region of the world. The site is marked by 100 by 80 square feet of basalt rock on which seemingly very old map of our stars and galaxy was drawn using a technique that is still difficult to identify. I had visited the site for the first time in January of 2019 and was fascinated by the mystery and the story it holds in terms of research on the origins of humanity. I'll return to the site in April of 2023 to capture some images and video footage. I was welcomed by the caretaker of the place, who identified as Mr. Lucky, aka Matsieng. Welcome to Godspeed 432. My name is Rob Satva. Inside here, I think it's here. Dumerar.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah, let's ask him first.
Hey, go Matsieng.
Oof.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey.
That's a bit of Hey, more ahead.
Hey guys, this is Rob. I'm here at the footprints of Matsieng. We just arrived finally.
That's it.
Hey.
Hey.
Ask him if they work on Sunday.
Every day.
Yesterday we came and couldn't get in.
Okay, I'll just
Hey. Okay, comment up at the top. Alright. And your charges are like this. You pay.
Okay. So we just signed in. We just seen the receptionist. We're going to visit the footprints of Matsieng. So there's a footprint here.
And then there's another one in blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
interesting.
there's another one again Matsieng, at another place after Kanye village also.
So this whole region, Lowe, Mochudi, Kanye, are sort of creational places. That's sort of where if God was creating people,
Yeah.
he could have been doing his job here.
Yeah, I actually believe that's where actually those passed. After
Okay.
they originated here. That we are saying this is a creation site.
This is a creation site.
This is a creation site.
Beautiful.
What is happening is that this flat rock that you are stepping on is actually the place that we call Matsieng.
Matsieng,
Yeah.
this flat rock.
Yeah. And it's this flat rock just covers 100 meters by 80 meters. It's the same area like you can see. Now on top of it, we have about now 4 different sizes of holes here, which only one of them is the one that now is where Matsieng came out.
4 different sizes of holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the width and depth. But now unfortunately we are going to see the depth because the rains has been falling and they are filled with water. But over here where is water is actually the very first hole, but very shallow. Inside, like I'm saying, so only rainwater just collects when it rains. And in the past when Makata did not have boreholes around here, this is where they used to get their water for drinking and even water and small stock. So depending on the timing and the usage, it was able to dry. There was less rains.
So what's your name, sir?
Actually, they just call me Matsieng.
Matsieng.
They call me
Matsieng.
Because actually people who find me here, usually they ask for my number, I give them my number instead of writing my real name. They say, no, we don't want to forget, so we write
Matsieng.
And even when they are booking, like this morning I had a nutritional trip for students. So they just said, we wanted to see you, Mr. Matsieng.
Okay.
But actually my name is Lucky.
So like him? Lucky, okay. So you are a chief, or this is something you do as a volunteer or something? Or there's a calling, there's a traditional calling for you to do this? Or a spiritual calling?
Actually, I must say it came as a spiritual calling first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Because professionally I trained as a teacher and I taught for only 5 years and I decided to leave the job. But not
what were you teaching?
Junior secondary school. Yeah.
So you dedicated your life to being a tour guide here and conserving this place.
Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. What is the meaning of the stick? You have a longer stick that is pretty.
Actually, some people like Bakatla people are known for whipping people.
Bakatla.
Yeah.
They whip people.
Yeah, you lie on your stomach and then we beat you on your back.
Do you just beat people for no reason, or there has to be?
Like I was saying, only wrongdoers.
Okay, if you do wrong.
Yeah, if
okay.
you get to the right track.
So basically, Bakatla people discipline their members.
Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful.
They are disciplined. But
You don't involve police, you just sort it out.
To the quota, to the customary court. They will be flogged.
And they won't do it again.
They won't do it
if they steal, if they.
If they do it again, they will flog them.
That's interesting. Thank you. So let's go ahead.
So
Tell
now-
us about Matsieng
So now-
rock.
This rock, after Matsieng, is said that God molded him from under the ground.
God molded the Matsieng from underground.
From under the ground, together with every living creature that is on top of the earth.
Oh wow.
And then now, to start life on top of this earth now, that's after now God opened this earth crust, and Matsieng was now who went out to earth first, and everything will follow behind. And the belief is that by then the texture of the rocks were soft. So now the soft rocks, as if they hardened, it brings us once that people now view here. Now, we move on so that now you also see the prints.
So basically, Matsieng was the first human.
The first human.
Okay, how do you call a human in your language?
Mutu.
Mutu. Does the term Mutu relate to Matsieng in any way?
Yeah, because of he's a human.
Careful.
Yeah, I know that's always the case. People who take photographs, they always fall. Sometimes they move forward and forward and forward. Now, over here, like you can see, is the most deepest area.
Oh, this is the most deepest area.
This one here.
Okay.
The dark area here. Which is the one that you are saying is where Matsieng went out. So it's actually 3 meters going down.
If you go in here.
No, here.
Oh, right there.
Right.
It's like 3 meters down.
3 meters going down.
Wow.
So you see that even this stick is not even if I'm down, that means my hand, you won't even see me.
So basically Matsieng popped
Came
out of there.
Yeah, and as he stepped out, these are the prints. This one they are saying is the hand where he was holding himself as he was going off the hole. In front of it is now one of the prints for his kids because he wasn't alone.
Oh, he came with his children.
And as he had animals, this is one of the most visible paw for his animals.
Oh, he had a dog or something?
The most visible one again being this one here. And then we have 2 other small prints, paws here. Even a zigzag line which that says part of his snakes. And these are still for Matsieng's kids with the prints, different sizes. And the giant size being now this one here. Even the giant size paw. And this print like is another paw here, another print, another paw. Then there is another print, another paw, another print for the kids.
For the kids of Matsieng. And then where is the footprint of Matsieng itself?
For Matsieng, actually, we are referring to this one here.
Oh,
Which, in fact, this one for Matsieng, it actually had a length of 34 centimeters and had 6 toes. But unfortunately, we are not aware that we used to let so many people sizes their shoe sizes with the print. That's how we used to probably now friction-wise. And even the paparazzis like you, during this hot sunny day, we enter taking photos. If they fail to get clearer pictures because of the sun rays,
You're
we
right.
now fetch the water and pour it here so that it darkens. To find that now the rapid cooling of the rock is one that now made it peel up.
as we will see, this basalt rock bed holds some of the oldest footmarks, and it also holds markings that seem to mirror the images of the sky or the cosmos.
Then now, because you are talking about creation, and we believe that there is God who created the earth plus the universe. Now, I suppose you must have noticed that when you step on these rocks, you actually have 2 dominant colors, a light color and a dark color.
So there are 2 dominant colors.
Yeah, a light and a dark.
There's a light color.
And then a dark color.
Okay, this is a light color right
Yeah.
here, and this is a
That's the dark color.
dark color.
But now, just notice one thing here. We have very nice, perfect, round, small spots here.
Yeah.
These small spots, they go out up to the big one here. And then we have, apart from the large, big ones. Now, what is about the belief is now that because God created the universe, now as Matsieng went off from the hook here, now God decided to take that time scenario of the sky and depict it right on the rock here. Believing now that the dark color is a resemblance of the blue sky. This light, big irregular color one, that the patches of clouds. As it was night time now, these are the very different planets, the stars, and this one here being a very full moon. Because life of Matsieng started out from the whole year on a cloudy, nice scenery during it. So this is the replica of the time scenery. But this is natural color, okay? It's not someone painted there. Think about it.
Wow.
It's nature.
So basically, on these rocks, there's a map of the galaxy or the solar system that is painted here
Yeah.
in a way that is not understandable, because one part of the rock is designed to look white and the other part of the rock is designed to look dark.
Yeah.
But it's not clear how the rock separates, you know, to
Yeah,
make the perfect round shape of the sun or the moon.
This off, it still remains the same.
Yeah, so this is probably Mercury,
Mercury, maybe.
and this is probably Earth. Okay,
And
we go on until we reach at Jupiter and Saturn and Saturn. Yep.
Yeah.
So all the planets,
Yeah, there's a planet called Saturn.
all the planets
Venus.
and Venus are all here. Okay, so there's a map of the entire solar system, and even the stars in the galaxy are all here, because these white patches just mean something. They don't just appear randomly, they mean certain features within the universe. Okay, these are probably nebulas within the universe, certain areas of the universe, like the Pleiades. Okay, they're all dotted here, and it's put in a way that is very interesting because there's no separation from the rock. Okay, the area that is white and the area that is dark is all the same rock, but it's not clear how this was done. Yeah, so apart from the footprints on this rock bed, we get the map of the universe, and which begins with the map of our solar system. Okay, we have the sun right here. Okay, right there, this is the sun, and this is the planets that follow. Okay, this is there, this is there, and this is a planet, and this is a planet. This is a tiny star somewhere within the galaxy. This is a planet. This is a planet. That's a planet. Okay, this is a planet. Planet. Some kind of nebula or something. Okay, and we go deep into the universe and see more galaxies mapped here on this rock. This is in Botswana, at the footprint of Matsieng. And then we're gonna see God's footprint, which is right over there. So the white patches represent the intensity and the interior of the galaxies and universes. Yeah, and just so you know, people come here to pray as well, because this is a sacred ground. Okay, they come here and pray. Okay, here in Botswana, in Southern Africa. Okay, so let's go and see God's footprint.
There are other prints here.
Okay, that looks like a child's footprint.
That's a child footprint. Then now we have also another hole here, but not as deep as that one where you are coming from. And I can see now with it is covered with green stuff, which actually I know that maybe if I say weed, you don't think I'm referring to marijuana.
Yeah, it's just weed.
It's a plant, it actually is called duckweed, and it's very good food for bream fish. But those people now, because as you might be aware that there's part of the leaves. So some people, when they you can see that it's green, and they cannot actually clearly see the water. Now the belief is now that if you need protection, maybe from evil forces, maybe anything weird that must have happened to you, so you just collect the algae, you smear it all over your whole garden. So
wow.
That means it's just like you are covered like water. So that is what about. But most of the people who come here and fetch it for, they take the water actually for ritual purposes. And it's not only with us Botswana that do that. Right now, some people who come from the Islamic
It's also the print.
yeah, that's another print.
Okay.
They were staying here or what? Or they were just
They actually originated here.
Oh.
So this is the second largest. And then when it comes to this hole, I'm thinking now this one is because in 2004,
Hey guys, I'm here in Botswana at the site of Genesis. Literally, it's known as the site of Genesis, but traditionally known as the area of Matsieng. You find footprints, you find ancient maps drawn by ancient people. And the maps are not the maps of the Earth, but the maps of the galaxy, designed and placed onto the rocks or the rock bed. And right in the bush, right in the jungle. You know, Botswana is famous for Kalahari and the famous San people. So we believe this was the home of the first San people. So in order to expose the map of the galaxy, the map of the solar system, I have to kind of pour water on the rock so that the map is exposed. So this is our sun, and these are the planets around the sun and the ones beyond in the areas of the Orions and the Pleiades. They are all written here. These maps seem to have been created millions of years ago. Not thousands of years ago, but millions of years ago. Who did this? And why has science not talked about this? Okay, so now you can see the map of the planets and the sun and the moons and various centers of the galaxy that are super clouded, and further areas like the Pleiades, even the Andromeda. Okay, and it goes on and on. So the entire universe is actually written here. This is our Milky Way galaxy right here. But if we go beyond, we go into other galaxies we have no idea about. Okay, deep inside the universe. Okay, I'm on a tour to Botswana to discover and share to the world the amazing secrets that are hidden inside African places, because every time they try to teach about ancient world, they kind of concentrate on places like the Middle East and India, but they never come to Africa to show that Africans drew the map of the universe before anybody else on rocks. Here they were not painting animals, they were doing astronomy first before they even started drawing animals onto the rocks. Okay. And the planet, this one is a planet. This one is a star with some planets or moons. This one is a star with a planet. This is 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 some kind of nebula right there. So the entire galaxies are written here. This is a planet. This is a planet. This is a star. Star. Huge star. Planet, planet, planet. Huge star. Planet, 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 planet. A star. Planet, planet, planets. Nebula. This is a nebula. Super nebula. Planets. Planets. Super. This is a star. This is a planet. This is a star. This is a planet. Planet. Super cluster of nebula right here. You get a super star, planets, star map, planet, clusters deep into the universe. And then we go and we reach at planets and stars. Planets. This is a huge star, which I believe is our sun. I do believe it's a star, and this is the planets next to it. This could be Earth right here. And this could be Jupiter. And this could be Saturn. And then we go deep into other nebula areas. And then we reach at the footprints of the first children. And then these are the footprints of the children. This is the footprint of one of the first human and his children. And then here is a portal. Here is a stargate right here. In this hole right here, tradition states that it is a stargate. It's a portal to the underworld, to the netherworld. Okay? Ancient footprints. Hey guys, we are still at the footprint of Matsieng, climbing rocks. Some of these rocks are millions of years old here, and they hold some very strong energies, beautiful energy, I would say. It's a place you can come and chill and sit and meditate, heal. And on the other side, where we got some kind of a lecture, we saw a gateway or some kind of stargate or a portal. At least that's what the local people believe. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to Godspeed 432 on YouTube, on IG, on TikTok, and on Facebook. Peace.